a call about an hour ago letting him know what time we have to be at the hospital tomorrow for his surgery. It is going to be a very early morning. We have to be at the hospital at 7, and my mom is taking us, so there is that little fun. Yep. Becky will be with my mom for the day. We'll only be at the hospital for 5 hours, at least from what I know right now. I will update a little bit more in like the waiting room, things like that, as soon as I have other information. We will be leaving here about 6:20 to get down to the hospital, because first off, my mom has the address, but she's not 100% certain where we need to be besides the north entrance of the hospital. And then the specific building of the hospital that we need to be, which is building B, and then we have to go through the north entrance. So there's that. I have been getting things ready for me and Ryker and baby, or for Becky, sorry. I can't call her baby anymore. So we will be getting up about 4:30 because Ryker has to shower before he goes in. He cannot drink or eat anything after midnight. He can't smoke before his surgery, which he wasn't planning on doing anyway. He is smoking today for his nerves because he's very, very anxious and his anxiety is going through the roof. So he is smoking to kind of help himself stay calm today. I have books for both me and Ryker after his surgery, obviously. I have my phone, which I will be playing games on. I have my laptop, which I can read and write on or watch something on. I can also watch stuff on my phone. I'm bringing headphones, some snacks for me. I'm not sure if Ryker can eat anything. I mean, I won't be able, I'm not bringing stuff that Ryker can eat because we don't have any of that stuff. But I think I'm gonna do like a roast tomorrow because like I don't.
You ask me.
It's not done yet, baby.
It's not done yet?
Nope. We will both have to wear masks, obviously, but it's just an extra set of clothes for little miss, some pull-ups, some wipes, maybe some snacks for you, a sippy cup. She won't be with me because my mom has to help at my grandmother's house. So, and Becky cannot just be with just me. I can't handle her by myself, especially in a waiting room. Can you go get a bone change, please? Thank you. I will be eating before we go because that's super early and I'm going to be very hungry. I think I'm also going to make some coffee tomorrow morning because I'm going to want to stay awake and that'll help. We are still looking for a car, so if anybody has any pointers on that, that would be great. That's it for now until you'll see us tomorrow morning. Looking dead. At least me. I'm gonna look. Ryker will look awake. I will look asleep. So, I will see you guys tomorrow and update you when I have more information about the surgery and how well it went and all of that. See you tomorrow. Hi, you guys. So, it has been a week and a couple of days since Ryker's surgery. And I haven't really updated because the first few days were hectic, and then actually, I'm just going to be honest, the entire week has been hectic since he's had his surgery. I am a mess. I look like I'm a mess. I'm gonna do another video after this. Talking about my last doctor's appointment. Which reminds me, I do need to call someone to see if I need an appointment. Ryker was in an extreme amount of pain, which is to be expected, for the first 3 days. And then it just was him just trying to get used to everything. So getting in and out of bed, going to the bathroom, eating, things like that. It was kind of a lot. We've had some issues here and there, but everything is going smoothly now. Roughly, we have started introducing new foods, or not new foods, but reintroducing foods to him and reintroducing flavor to him. We've kind of been starting off small because obviously you don't want to do too much too fast. He's doing pretty well. We are now in the waiting period of, he still has a couple of weeks. He still has 2 weeks where he can't lift anything over 15 pounds. So there's that. Light bending, light twisting. He did have his first shower, which we waited a few days on. They said that he could take his first shower the day after his surgery. He had to wait at least 24 hours. We ended up going, I think, 4 days without him taking a shower because he didn't feel ready, and because he didn't want to go when he was still in so much pain. So that was fun to help him with. We are now in the last month and a half of this pregnancy, which is crazy. My sister-in-law partly came through on the baby clothes. Thank God. It's not everything. She has to get all the stuff out of her storage unit, but baby-wise. But when they moved from their apartment to their townhouse, they had a bunch of baby clothes in their storage closet there. So when they moved, they had it all on a trailer, and we saw them a few days after they moved, after they moved in to their new place. And when they took us back home, we got all of those boxes and bins, thank goodness, because I was really starting to panic because I have no clothes for baby boy. Like literally a few newborn outfits, a few 0 to 3, ton of birth cloths and bibs, but no blankets, or barely any blankets, no swaddles except for one. I still don't have diapers or wipes. I have a little bit more bottles now, thank goodness, but because they also gave me their bottles, or at least the ones that they had with them, there's still a few things that we are waiting on. My stepsister, one of my stepsisters that I think I'm honestly the closest to be honest, but we're still not very close. She was at the store the other day and knew that I needed some baby stuff, so she got some. I think she might have gotten diapers. I'm not 100% certain about the diapers and wipes, but she got some clothes, a wide variety of clothes, and then got some crib sheets for us because I have none of those. Which was fine. We were gonna wait until after I had baby to get some of those anyway, but she asked if there was anything I needed while she was at the store, and I was like, the only other thing I need for baby are sheets, like crib sheets, and these are the dimensions. Like, if you want to get some, you are more than welcome to, and I will thank you for them, and it's very much appreciated, but you don't need to get them. Like, I don't want you worrying about getting them. She did find some, so I know she got some sheets. She should be down in the next week to give them to me. I don't know if she's going to give them to me before our family reunion or at. I think she wants to give them to me before the family reunion, but I don't know if that's going to be possible for her. So, and we're both going to the family reunion. So, there's that. I have a week starting today, like this morning. So it's a little bit closer to 6 days now, but I have a week to get like 5 bags packed. So the family reunion is only for 3 days, but because I've been in a lot of pain and I have been feeling so heavy and out of breath and been having a lot of Braxton Hicks contractions, we want to be prepared just in case I end up going into labor early. Because with my daughter, I went into labor a month early. Not active labor, but early labor. I was having labor contractions that were timeable for a month straight before I went in and got induced and had my water broken. So they're not timeable. thank goodness, this time around so far. But we are a little worried because I will be 33 weeks the day before we leave. So I have to pack our hospital bag, the diaper bag, like the hospital bag for baby, and then my daughter's bag just in case I go into labor. Yay! And then the bag for the family reunion. I'm going to do a video of what's in my hospital bag. Hopefully I can make it after. I might film it before we go to the family reunion, but I'm hoping I can film it after. I just want to have something just in case. We don't need to start trying to induce labor ourselves until 35 weeks, which is going to be a lot of pineapple, a lot of me on the ball, a lot of walking. And then there is all of that. So this was mainly an update about Ryker surgery. Everything's going good. We had a couple of days where we had some issues, and there was a lot of anger and a lot of crying and a lot of yelling, just for multiple reasons. But Ryker's finally at a good point right now. We went to his week post-surgery appointment yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. No, yesterday. Let me check. Yeah, yesterday. He said that everything sounded great, everything looked great. The stitches that they gave him should fall off within the next 5 weeks. And then everything looks good. His incision sites look really good. They are very, very bruised. Very bruised. And very, very sensitive because of the bruising. It took almost a week for the bruising to appear, like for you to see it. But like a day before you were able to see the bruise, he started feeling where the bruises were. So he literally looks like he was he looks like he got stabbed multiple times and then kicked multiple times after. We joke about that. He thinks it's funny. Other than that, everything looks great, and we are just in the home stretch. And we are cleaning. I am cleaning the apartment, or trying to. It's kind of hard when you're still trying to figure out how to get stuff to your storage unit, but you don't know if you should even worry about it now because money has been non-existent because of Ryker's surgery, which means we weren't able to pay our storage unit. And I don't know if we're going to lose that, so there's that. But my in-laws did say that they would come over with their truck and trailer and help us take stuff to the storage unit. But then I was like, well, if we don't lose it, that would be great. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, Ryker's paycheck was so small that it wasn't even enough to cover our storage unit for the month. And I wanted to pay a couple of months in advance so that we didn't have to worry until August to pay for the storage unit. And now it's turned into we couldn't pay it because he was in so much pain and didn't go to work because of the pain that he was in. And then it turned into, oh, his surgery is here, so he's going to be out of work for a while. But his last paycheck wasn't enough to even cover our storage unit, and we were at final notices with our utilities. So we ended up having to pay those, and then had nothing in our bank account. And she just was like, well, we'll figure it out. And I just was like, I don't know. I am trying to be optimistic, but I don't know what to do anymore. So, everything's going good with Ryker. I'm slowly having him help me around the apartment, what he can do. And then, my hair's driving me nuts. I took a shower, and I'm waiting for my hair to dry so that I can put it back in a low pony. Because it is so hot. But he was really drugged up and out of it for a few days, and then because he only had enough pain meds for 3 days, getting off of it, or not off of it, but like transitioning from having medication to no medication was a little bit rougher than anticipated. But he's doing good now. And he doesn't need pain meds besides Tylenol or ibuprofen. And every once in a while he needs anti-nausea. So other than that, he's been doing really good on food. We had a couple of days where he might have gone a little too fast, so he was throwing up for 2 days straight almost. And he just felt so sick. And then he took a day to just kind of cleanse his system and went back to bland foods. And then yesterday we started slowly again introducing him back to foods. So, but he's doing great now. He's been able to keep things down. He's been able to eat and drink the drinks that he was able to beforehand with more water added in. But we're doing good. So now we're just working on everything else. And he has a job interview tomorrow. Yay! For a new job. Hopefully he gets that, because then he can leave the stupid job that he's at. they did end up needing to add on a few days to him going back to work, to where, like, he still needed an extra few days before he could go back to work, so they had to extend that. And they gave him a doctor's note, and his bosses were not very happy. But I don't care, because he really needed it. And his doctor thought he needed it too. So, there's that. But he goes back on Monday for 2 days, and then he gets Wednesday and Thursday off because Wednesdays and Thursdays are typically appointment days for us, so it's easier if he just gets those off every week, because I am now starting to go every 2 weeks. Now, I had an appointment this past week, but and then, so this next week we don't have an appointment, but the week after that we will. And then once I get to 36 weeks, then I'll be going every week. And it'll be a lot easier to just be like, well, I need this day off specifically every week. And doing that. But hopefully he gets this job tomorrow, because the job that he's at right now, it's not worth it. And then, of course, next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is our family reunion. So he's off for those 3 days as well. He gave them a month's notice. So if they try to schedule him, or if they do schedule him, he's going to end up having to call them and be like, I let you guys know a month in advance that I couldn't work on these days because I will be out of town. You can go ahead and schedule me, but I won't be coming in. So if you would rather save yourself the hassle, don't schedule me. Because when they even asked, they were like, why did you, like, I mean, you know about it a month in advance, but, like, what is this for? He was like, I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be with family. It's for a family reunion. I'm going to be out of town. Like, and all of the family members, I don't have a car, so all of my family members that could give me a ride are all going to be there. And they can't just leave a car home because I can't drive myself. And my wife and daughter are going up. So there's your issue. And I'm not going to walk to fucking work. Because that'll cause a lot of pain on my part after just having surgery. So we're doing good. So I will post this. I know that there were a few other updates in there, but I will post this just as it is. And then update on my last appointment. So